Hey guys, Frank here and welcome in our studio in Emmeloord in full color. How about that? But that's not what this class is about. This class is about black and white photography. Now, black and white photography, the power of black and white, the magic of black and white. We all know it, right? When you see a black and white image, you get drawn in. But why actually? I actually have a little joke about this, which I often use during seminars. If you mess up a shot, it's slightly blurred, make it black and white, add a lot of contrast and noise, and of course a vignette, and you have instant art. Yeah, but is it really that simple? No, of course not. With black and white photography, you have to take into account that we need a little bit more contrast, if we want that, of course, but also make sure that the makeup is correct. Now, nowadays with Photoshop and Lightroom, you can of course correct a lot, but for the real black and white photography, if you shoot on film, yeah, that was non-forgiven. But on the other hand, it was forgiven because you had a lot of contrast. And that's the nice thing about black and white. It makes you think differently from color photography. And that goes for everything. That goes for your lighting, for your retouching, for your setups, but also how to coach your model. So in this masterclass, we're going to go literally from A to Z. We're going to talk about how to make your model at ease during a photo shoot. We're also going to talk about the different light shapers. What kind of light do they give? Are they all fit for black and white photography? And how can we change those lighting setups? We're also going to talk about shadows, the soul of a shot, right? And especially in black and white photography, those can really make your shot jump out. And in the end, we're going to build a whole set. We're going to use high contrast lighting with Venetian blinds, and it's going to be an awesome shot. But then a lot of masterclasses stop with just the lighting. They are afraid to show you the secret sauce, right? I'm not afraid to show you the secret sauce for the very simple reason we all think differently. So my secret sauce is explained in the retouching part. I'm going to show you how to retouch it in Lightroom and in Photoshop. I'm going to show you my favorite plugins and how to use them, but also the thought process behind it. Why do I use it? How do I use it? And what do I do to make sure that my shadows don't clog up or my highlights don't blow out when I go into those presets? It's all something you have to think about in your workflow. And of course, I know some people don't like plugins or they don't want to use plugins. So I'm also going to show you how to do it without plugins in Lightroom and Photoshop or any other raw converter. So join me for my masterclass on black and white model photography on Photowhoa. It's going to be awesome. And I'm sure you're going to be inspired to shoot a lot of black and white photography. But don't forget about color. Color is also cool. See you there. Bye guys.